Hello, viewers. I'm SB.
And I am Amabel.
Oh, it's getting longer. And welcome back to Thief the Black Parade, where today we just hurl ourselves into the jaws of darkness on purpose. On purpose, even, we're doing this. We have a ring, we have some tablets, we have some harp strings to recover. Also, apparently, we think there's going to be loot out here. And it's spooky forest time. And now, it's spooky forest time.
Now, if I think viewers should know, it's been a little while since we've been thiffing, so
Yeah.
um,
You just keep talking while I fix the
just
technical issue that I
everyone.
realized I made. Just
Okay,
keep going.
cool. Everyone, just be nice and cool. All right, she may have forgotten how to do it a little bit, and she's gonna get there.
Okay, Amabel, I feel like you're inviting abuse. I feel like you're really
Wait,
priming
no,
people for
excuse me. My "Do not abuse my girlfriend" T-shirt answers
yeah.
questions.
That's exactly what I mean.
I just
Sorry,
want people to be
I don't
nice
mean
to
to get
you.
jumpy already, but the footsteps that Hume is making do not sound to me like they are centered on Hume, and I thought something was coming up behind us. Well, they're communicating dark forested space very effectively here with limited resources. Just
Yeah.
like the hard cut to black around the trees is, I think, is a cute way to work around some engine limitations here. Oh, do we have text in our inventory? Did I have notes? All right, a signet ring with a sapphire stone in the care of Archmage Theodir, locked away in a large mage mortuary in Hag Hill Forest. From the two unsuccessful expeditions we have sent there to recover Abubtiar's tablets, we know that the amethyst harp was crafted as part of a trial for hand acolytes to access Theodir's tomb using magical silk strings from a source inside the complex, and have high confidence that the tablets are buried within. Okay, this is what we're up to.
Okay.
I'm actually really glad that we have this note because it does help refresh things for me. It's been a minute for us. We have moved and done a lot of that kind of stuff in the time since the last episode. So I did need the refresher. Because of this endless war, guilds are taking the opportunity to feel forced to take longer roads and apply absurd prices to the poor merchants. It is time for us independents to make money. Whitfield wants you to bring these bags of flour to Arkford. In truth, they are nothing but cement dust to fake any controls. The true goods are hidden in one of those bags. Go to Blackern's Gap to gain some time. Go straight and you will never get lost. It's not been my experience.
Yeah. No.
Blackern's Gap. Go straight and you will never get lost.
Do we have a map?
I don't even know what that means. We do. It is not useful. That's it. That's the whole of the map.
It is prettier than usual, though.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give
I'll
you
give
that.
them that.
That's pretty good. Hold on, there are other free arrows to collect here. Aha! I found the goods hidden in that bag. How valuable these goods? Okay, 75. Why, that's 7.5% of our loot threshold. So wait,
75 wealth units.
yeah. I don't know if I think I can get up on the other side. Did I bring rope arrows? I did. Like, I can probably put a rope arrow into that tree trunk and climb up over there.
Yeah, if the trees don't accept rope arrows, I think something's wrong.
But we also could just go this way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go the rope arrow direction.
Good.
I really
That's
don't
what I
know.
wanted you to do.
The foreboding is real. I'm actually like a little nervous about where this is all gonna go. I don't know if you know this, but there's some pretty scary. Well, okay then. My arrow broke. These are some hardwood trees.
I'm just realizing
Uh-huh.
I'm not hearing any audio except the audio of you talking and your keyboard. I'm not hearing any of the game audio.
Okay, well, first of all, you shouldn't be able to hear my keyboard. That's very unprofessional of me. I don't really
I mean, it's okay. I can do without. I'm just letting you know I'm not hearing this. I'm not. It's not as foreboding for me. I assume there's some audio cues that I'm missing.
I mean, not really. It's pretty much just Hume making Hume noises. You know how that goes. Well, all right. You know what? I'm going to take a second here and try. This is not about me, obviously. This is about my co-host and the experience that she's having. So
Okay.
I'm gonna refigure the virtual camera that I'm feeding you, that I'm giving you the feed from.
Okay.
I'm gonna reshare it to you, and we're gonna see if that fixes it.
All right.
This is widely known as the jiggle the handle solution. Oh wait, hold on. I think I see what the problem is.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Share this, that. Give you. Oh shoot. Okay. Tell me if this works, and if it doesn't, then I think I know what's wrong, but it's like a larger scale problem.
Okay.
You get
I'm
audio?
seeing it. I'm not hearing anything.
Okay, I'm going to give you a choice real quick, and then we're going to move on. Do you want the darker version of the thing that I'm seeing, or the version with no sound?
The darker version, I guess. I'll get more
Alright.
more of the ambiance.
Sort of
I want to be able to share this experience with you, right?
okay. You want sort of a dark project, really, is the idea.
Yeah, or like a black parade,
Okay, there you
if
go.
you will.
I know what's wrong, but it's going to require rethreading my virtual audio devices to fix
Okay,
it.
don't worry about it. Oh,
So-
that's ghastly.
So we'll do that when we can do that. Yeah, that's what's happening here.
I wonder what happened here.
Thanks, Hume. Good contribution.
Oh,
See, the very like roomy quality of all of his in mission audio does not work at all here, which tells us that it was not a choice in the other locations. It's just the quality of the audio that they got.
yeah.
Oh, hey, I am like very invisible walled up here. I cannot move more than one step. Like I can't move to my right at all. Apparently, they didn't think you would climb up here.
Well, that's more of a homage to Thief 3.
Okay, that's one of those spirit potions, if I'm not mistaken. Potentially, pretty valuable. So they just got like scarecrow guards up around the hanged man.
Hmm. And I will say that the sound effects, the Foley work with the general silence does make it a little creepier.
Yeah,
You know?
Jabberjaw won't break bread with me anymore. won't with anyone. He's dead because I was greedy. Yeah, it's not. You can't.
You can't name it Jabberjaw.
I think a fair number of our viewers are probably going to be young enough that they don't know who Jabberjaw is. But for
That's
anyone
fucked.
for anyone who recognizes that name and for whom the character Jabberjaw was immediately conjured by that, like it really does break the
Alright.
the tone.
I'm gonna find out if there's a Jabberjaw video game or play that next stream.
Yeah,
If
okay.
it exists.
We never should have gone there. That was the worst idea I had. Things there should stay there. Forgotten things that should stay forgot. Things older than time, I reckon. So old I can feel my stomach turn and I vomit and I can't even think. I'm hurtin' and my muscles are aching 'cause of all that running and my skin hurts because of my shivering. I want to forget. That was the 289th day, so 9 days later. People keep disappearing. Maybe they deserted, but who can blame them? The same screams every night. Stuff disappears every night. Nightmares don't stop. Boss doesn't want to leave. Says everything under control and that we should trust him. But how can we trust someone who went mad? This morning he bashed a bloke's head in with a mallet because he took too much time to eat. Do you think the same screams every night? They hear the ghostly from deep in the forest, the ghostly nyuk nyuk nyuk.
I think so, yeah.
I don't know what day it is no more. This is the end. The proud Blackrin gang ends here. Mutiny this morning, and the boss bastard got what was coming. They all left after that, except Clegan and Mathis, who reckon they can dig to reach the boss's stash. I don't care no more. Gonna see if the Hammers would take me at an abbey. Before I can go, I must finish writing on these pages so that I can forget and warn you. Leave. Leave now. The evil eye haunts this place. Madness and damnation await behind every tree, and if you're foolish enough to ignore me and explore this foul tumulus, know that there are worse things than death. Yo, this dude... I don't know that I believe tumulus is within this character's diction.
Yeah.
He's all like, everything under control. It's just it's a little, I mean, I don't know.
I wonder if we'll find any of the other members of the gang, though, like Bubbles or Clamhead.
We're sorry. It's not, listen, it's not always, it's not a laughing matter, but they kind of made it a laughing matter. That's the complaint, really. Okay, well. That seems bad. Guess we'll take some bread. I guess we'll not be able to see for shit. I was gonna say, I feel like we should grab a knife to protect ourselves. I have a sword. I forget that I have a sword. In the real world, I would grab one of those knives.
Yeah.
Orders to follow from this day on and until further notice. In case you're too drunk or deaf to remember, here are the rules you all have to follow until further notice. I mean, we know.
Okay.
Disobey once and I'll have you clean the shitter, patrol during nighttime, and hunt vermin. Disobey twice and I'll have you flogged with the cat o' nine tails 15 times. In addition to no fire and no food for 3 days. Disobey thrice and you get the noose quick-like. No one is to do someone else's job. No one can refuse to do their job. No one can answer back to me unless I say it's fine. No one is to hide food, water, or gold. No one is to leave camp unless I say so. And lastly, no one is to sleep during their rounds until we know what is responsible for these noises we heard during the last few nights. I order that 3 guards be awake during the day and 5 during the night. Also, if I see any of you try and ask me to move camp elsewhere, I swear for the builder I'll gut you like a pig. Either we make an effort to be organized, or we end up caught by the Hammerite patrols, and it's the wheel for us. I hope this is clear for you. Your boss.
Oh. That's not a good boss.
Not ideal.
What?
There are a lot of blades around.
Yeah.
Also decks of cards that I'm not allowed to pick up. Bread, which I am stockpiling for later. 262nd day. Emil Jabberjaw and I went to look for a stream. I mean, that makes sense. We just don't have the choice no more. However, instead of water, we found something else entirely. A tumulus or some such.
Okay, what is a tumulus?
Go ahead.
I don't actually know.
All right, go ahead and look it up. We all agreed we'd like to explore it, but I guess that'll be for another time, because Clagan was bitching and saying we were wasting time. 265th day. We took our sweet time to observe and explore that thing. Jabberjaw even thought of bringing arrows just in case. Damn. Damn, that thing is really deep. Every time they mention Jabberjaw, it creates the mental image. This is not your fault. This is you're being reasonable.
Jabberjaw with arrows is very funny.
Imagine him trying to operate a bow with his flippers. We burned through 6 candles, and we didn't even see the bottom during that time, if there even is one. It just goes too deep to be a natural formation. Okay, well, I don't know if that makes sense. We decided to come back to the surface before finding ourselves in pitch blackness. That fool Emil wanted to carry on by his lonesome, said we made the trip for nothing. Jabberjaw gave him the arrows, and we climbed back up. We still managed to return at dusk before anyone got too curious. 277th day. Those damn noises woke us again. Something's been skulking around the camp during the night for days, perhaps even weeks at this point. This time, though, it was really close and much louder than before. The boss got the heebie-jeebies and organized a hunt to kill that beastie or whatever it is. And we told him again and again that it was too big and noisy to be some brown cathijobe that was attracted by the roasting meat. I don't know what a cathijobe is.
I don't.
We found nothing, but several guys thought they saw something, like a silhouette. What a waste of time. Still no news from Emil. Jabberjaw thinks he's rotting underneath the tumulus, and yapped we never should have descended, that he's been having nightmares during the night or whatever. But I'm convinced he found something down there that's precious enough he can leg it, and I want a part of that haul.
I'm just imagining Jabberjaw with nightmares now. That's very funny. He's turning in his sleep. So a tumulus is a man-made mound of earth and stone built over a grave or graves. So a burial mound.
Okay.
And then Cathajub.
It's very difficult to believe these guys are saying tumulus instead of burial mound.
Cathajub is not coming up as a thing.
Okay, with it being a capital C, I was thinking that maybe it was like a creature. You know, it shouldn't be capitalized, but I think that's what they're doing, is that it's a proper noun of the thief world. Okay, everything is covered in flies and stinky. So I'm concerned that what we're talking about here is some sort of invisible creature.
Yeah.
A creature invisible, which is not, to my mind, the most fun enemy. It could certainly be a spooky thing, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so they say go straight and you not get lost from the gang's pass, which is here. So that's that. We're about to head this way. I don't know. I don't really know what to make of any of it. I don't like any of it.
Yeah.
Where does this go? I never have been any good at straight. It was never one of my strong points. Well, now that's spooky.
Oh boy, I really don't like the looks of this.
Yeah, this is the infinite hole that they were talking about, presumably. I mean, it's not. It can't be, right? Because this is lit by natural. Like, there's fungus down there that's providing light. So this can't be the thing they saw. Or maybe they meant the pitch dark starts after all the magic light fungus. Here's the thing. I think we're right here. Like, there's not anything to go back to.
Okay.
All right. This is gonna suck. Also, I'm gonna fall off this ladder and break my neck.
I would not be afraid of going down there. You know.
What?
I would not be afraid.
You would not be afraid of going down there.
Was Jabberjaw afraid when he went to the underwater states of America in episode 15 of Jabberjaw?
Amabel, are you using your time wisely? Jesus Christ. I'm going to assume no. Because going to an underwater states of America, that's like more good for him, not less. How far down do you think that ladder goes? I can kind of see. I can see rungs.
5.
Oh shit! Fuck. Well,
5 ladder units.
I tapped the button a little bit there. That's.
I see that. I
I
yeah.
apologize, everybody. Okay. Yeah. So let's maybe quick save even more frequently than usual. So I'm gonna go into the darkness this way, I guess. So I don't know that I trust that ladder. Yeah, all right. Was that a rope arrow? It was. Okay. Good. That's good. Like using the environment to hint at the things you're picking up, since the game engine does not tell you what you pick up. Good on them. A lot of good work being done by the designers, I want to reiterate.
Yeah.
I fell in a panicked way.
I think there are things that maybe we're not enjoying as much, but overall, I would say there's a tremendous amount of care and craft that's been put into this, and
Yeah.
it's I really appreciate engaging with that.
It's just like a wooden stake sticking up from the ground. I don't know what that is.
I think we're gonna find out in addition to My Chemical Romance, they're unfamiliar with Hanna-Barbera cartoons, but
Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily unreasonable. Like, when was the last time Jabberjaw was a character you would see in a thing?
that's probably the Aquaman slash Jabberjaw crossover comic, and that was like 6 years ago.
Okay, because people are reading Aquaman.
I don't know. There's Aquaman movies for some reason.
I would like to apologize to all of the poor suckers and losers out there who got offended when I pointed out that they're suckers and losers for reading Aquaman. Oh, okay. That was a little bit more of a fall than I
Oh,
intended.
that's a cool looking
I don't love that.
situation.
I don't love that.
You don't? If you had that skull thing like on a mug, you would love it.
No, obviously, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about
Or over the door to our room, you would love it.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that so much as the infinite dark that it exists within. Sort of its context is more of a problem for me.
Well, okay.
But one of them did make it all the way down here. Maybe Emil survived quite a way down. We're climbing somebody's ropes.
Well, this is pretty creepy.
This is really well executed. Gentlemen. Did I get jump scared by the music cue? No, absolutely not. Why would you ask that?
I didn't ask that. No one asked that. It's
Not
just
you,
and
the
me.
viewers. The viewers. Anybody who's watching this channel is used to me looking into the future to see their actions and respond to them in a very specific fashion that's never wrong. Beyond, behold the tomb of Theodir. Sweet song and silk alone shall allow those disciples yet descended to cross and countenance the wisdom within. So over there is where we play the song. We just gotta find the silk. Let's just make sure we're saving frequently. Okay.
That's ominous.
The Pillars of Silence. That's not what the pillars are of. Man, fuck them. Fuck the people who made this thing for doing a good job at this. Because I hate it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a nightmare. I don't know, this way I guess. I don't really have a lot of good, I don't have a lot of ways to create a persistent light.
Yeah. You don't really ever just have a torch.
It's sort of counter to the thing that Garrett is doing a lot of the time in the games, right? So there's nothing really like that in the engine. It does seem like a little bit of a missed opportunity when you really think about it.
Yeah.
For a game that is all about light and light systems, how hard it is to... Huh. Look at that. That lights up when I look at it. Like it's interactable. I guess if we found a switch handle...
We could put it in there and pull the switch.
Pull the switch, and that would lift this up, and then we could go down into whatever's over there, maybe?
Okay. What's that shooter game where you have a flashlight?
That shooter game where you have a flashlight.
You have to alternate between using the flashlight so you can see things and then shooting things.
Are you talking about the original version of Doom 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I haven't played it, but you told me about it.
Yeah, because there are lots of
And-
shooters where you have flashlights. Like, it became a thing after Doom did it, really.
Yeah, like Alan Wake.
Well, Alan, okay, you're being difficult on purpose. So this is a trap, and I'm going to try to set it off without getting annihilated here, but we'll see.
Okay.
Ow!
How'd that work?
And then the trap rewired. Hold on, I'm reloading. Okay, so the answer is that did not work. How about this? What if I just jump over the tripwire? Okay, this way
That's
loops
pretty
us
good.
back around to the... Yeah. Okay. We are where we thought I were. Where I thought... You know what I mean. The vaults of Yezath. Well... Vaults are promising.
Yeah. This reminded me of the episode of Jabberjaw with the Eldritch Horror.
Is that... Do you think that's a petrified spider or a statue of a spider?
Oh, that's a good question. It's hard to tell.
That's like a lot of limbs there. Is Yezath a spider, do you reckon?
What if it's a giant spider and you have to fight it?
Well, I
It's
don't.
There's gonna parry so many sword swings.
Yeah. A spider is the most terrifying enemy I can imagine. Even worse than a hammerhaunt. Oh, I can't grab onto this. There we go. There we go. Trying to get up there. I can't stand on the upper part of that at all. Because I was thinking if I could get on top of that, then I could probably get from there to that bridge up there.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't seem like I can get quite... Well, maybe if I jump from here... Oh, Garrett. Sorry, Hume. Hume, you gotta jump when I press the jump button. No, I don't think it's tall enough. None of this stuff, like, screams out to me that it would be rope arrowable.
Yeah.
We may have reached a dead end, which is to say that the only way forward might be those stairs that go down into the actual darkness. Which I guess, that's the way to do that. All right. You're only going to be in the dark for a second.
You can do it. I believe in you.
So, when I was a child... Oh.
When you were a child.
When I was a child, I had a real fear of the dark. I've probably told this story in one of the thief things before. Or I've talked about this anyway. I was deathly afraid of the dark when I was a child.
But you're not anymore.
Hold on. This is very effective.
Oh.
That's something. Oh, man. That's
Oh.
fucking rad as shit. I'm so mad about what a good job they've done here. Yeah, I'm not really afraid of the dark anymore. I'm not really afraid of any of the things I used to be afraid of. I'm afraid of a lot of things. I would describe myself as a very fear-motivated person. But most of my fears are not things that I knew about when I was younger. Well, I mean, I'm going to try to kill it. It ain't real. What if it sees me? It don't see.
Oh,
But I made noise, right?
okay.
This could be like a weeping angel situation where I could only move when I can't see it. Yeah, it's not responding to my. All right, testing.
Okay.
Fuck you. Oh no.
How do you know about weeping angels?
What do you mean, how do I know about weeping angels? It's like asking somebody how they know about The Sopranos.
Well, I don't know about The Sopranos, but I know that you
But
don't
you know that
watch Doctor Who.
you know that it exists, though. Like, you know some of the basic things. You know there's a Tony. Ah, I saw that. I saw that. What I'm saying is, cultural osmosis, right? The weeping angels are everywhere. Also, I do think Oh, no. Right, because the way the light works in here.
Oh no.
Well, actually, it's not moving.
fun.
It's not moving forward though. Oh, there's a second one. Fuck me. So it's called the Halls of Silence, right?
Yeah.
Do you think I should ring the big fucking gong?
No, I think you should use some moss arrows.
Too late. I rang the gong. See, another thing is we don't know how their perception works.
Yeah.
And that is simultaneously going to make them scarier and less scary because I have no idea how to know when I'm in danger. Yo, that's not cool. Don't do that. But anyway, I don't know how you would, right, I shouldn't have turned. I don't know how you would exist in nerd spaces and not know about the Weeping Angels, you know?
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah, there he is. I don't,
I've seen a couple episodes of Doctor Who, and that is one of them.
Okay.
I saw that when I saw the Van Gogh one.
Van Gogh one's, it's okay.
They're ambitious with the effects work in that one. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
That just goes down.
Yeah, I've watched quite a bit of Doctor Who, both the
Nice.
original flavor and the reboot.
350 already.
Well, I'm glad that you're not scared of the dark anymore, and I'm glad that you're not scared of the creepy skeleton man from this game anymore. Like I still have a lot of things from childhood I'm afraid of, like jellyfish. Still afraid of jellyfish. Speed buggy. Still afraid of speed buggy.
Hi. You want to know what I used to have really, really bad was I used to be absolutely terrified of the sight of blood.
Oh, that doesn't sound like you.
Yeah. Hi. Is there nothing I can do to you? Can I just pick you up and move you? What if we just shoved him in the hole?
Okay, so can you do me a?
My assumption is that he's fully invulnerable. That would be the way to do this, right? That would be the modern way to do this.
Can he hurt you?
Well, yes, obviously.
Do we know that?
Yeah. Like, this design doesn't make any sense if he can't. There's nothing to be afraid of.
He's hurt you before?
No, the design...
Okay.
Amabel?
What if he's a friend? What if he's a friend? You have save states. Let's gather information. Yep, okay.
Are we good? Okay, are you...
We're good, yeah.
I don't know where that bit was going, but...
That wasn't a bit. It was trying to gather information.
Obviously, he's the thing that he obviously is. Why else would you design it that way? Hey, you were still visible, motherfucker. There are at least two of them. We heard other footsteps. Oh, interesting. A room with like a bunch of water on the floor. I will say it took him longer than I thought it was going to kill us when we looked away from him, so he's not like, again, still pretty visible there, boss. He's not like on the hammer haunt plan, you know, where they like move super fast and they attack super fast. So we have like, even if we have to let him get like real close to us.
Well,
there's all these holes in the room for exactly all the holes in the room for exactly that purpose. Okay. So it's a cool, scary idea. It's a cool, scary idea.
Yeah.
I am hoping that the section where we have to deal with this guy is like pretty short.
Yeah,
because the fact is, the fact is we're gonna start having the zombie problem here, right? Where like dealing with him is going to be more tedious than anything else.
Yeah.
There's probably loot in that. Probably loot in that too, huh? Yeah.
We're pretty sure he's invulnerable, but
that would be the way to do it, right? Make him invulnerable, make him kill you.
But he's kind of shadowy and whatnot. Would
are you asking?
Do you have a fire arrow?
I do have fire arrows.
If like a bright light or something would. It might be there's just no way to deal with him, but
I can't imagine why you would give him vulnerability. What would be the value of that from a design perspective? Okay, I mean that's bizarre to me, but good call.
But I mean, but we saw him being kind of shadowy, so it it makes sense that some kind of light would disperse him or whatnot.
Sure.
And
I agree. I agree
that
like it makes good sense, like diegetic sense, right? It makes good sense in the world. I think that. I guess
you feel like.
I guess I'm gonna say like, well, they're trying to do like the thing, right? This is the horror game thing that games since Amnesia have loved to do. There's a whole genre of these horror games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you're pursued by an invulnerable antagonist from whom you can only flee, etc. The fact that he's destructible could mean a couple of things. It could mean that they came to the same conclusion that I just came to, which is that over time this is going to become basically tedious more than fun, and they give you an out. But it's an out that you have limited resources for. It also could mean there's going to be a bunch of them. And they're going to strain our resources in that way. It also might be the case that we didn't kill it. We merely like set it back to its initial position.
Oh, that could be. There was a Resident Evil game that we watched someone play where there was a big man in a hat and a coat who kept showing up who was invulnerable.
Yeah. Not... Yeah.
Is it better there than in some of these games you're talking about? Having the...
Well, that guy's not like... So that guy's invulnerable in the sense that you can't kill him, but damage does... Like, you could hurt him and, like, knock him down temporarily and get away from him in that way. So you do have some options for dealing with him. Oof.
That was neat.
And that whole game is built around essentially the pursuit.
Okay.
Like the whole mechanics of the thing. So. Anyway, good on you for. Oh.
Yeah.
They're statues.
This is proper spooky though.
Spider god. They're worshipping some kind of spider god.
That's not your favorite.
I just realized how much web is on the floor. It's probably cobweb, not web. Or... But anyway, like, good on you for pushing me to try it because it obviously
Yeah.
was counterintuitive to me. I hear the spider sound. Oh no, despite being huge, they're still too small to hit with a normal attack. Like to get them like really, really close and look down. And even that doesn't always work. Great. Didn't we... Smoke bombs kill bugs quickly, right? Did we read that somewhere? Something like that?
I don't know.
I have a couple of smoke bombs. I think I remember that being a thing. There was a cute little spider trap they launched on us there. Where they waited until we were in the middle of the room to come from both sides. That's kind of cool. Oh. Oh. That's a neat thing.
What is that?
It's like a lightning bug, but it's got a big glowy crystal on its back instead of the, the normal back parts of such a bug.
Did you ever catch lightning bugs when you were a kid?
Yeah. The very first time, this is definitely a story that I've told at least part of on the channel before. I was like obsessed with my uncle's D&D books. He had like the AD&D first edition books on his shelf, and I was just like, I was fascinated by like the incomprehensible tables of stuff, and then like the monster manual, and
Yeah.
so eventually, he was like, "Well, do you want to? That's a game. We could do the thing." And so he let me. He rolled up a little thing, and we played with. I played with him and my my aunt. And he let me have, in addition to the normal starting stuff, he let me have a little lantern if I could go outside in their very large backyard, because they had some money. If I could go outside in their very large backyard and catch enough fireflies in a jar. Which I thought was a very charming, now I think is a very charming thing to have a kid do.
Yeah.
My man had like, I was a magic user, obviously, of course.
Yeah.
At the time, that was very much the vibe. Just kind of exploring this large area. And first edition AD&D magic user is a class.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe I had like 2 or 3 hit points. It's one of those like 1 + 1d4 kind of situations that I just rolled badly, and I was killed in a single attack by the very first enemy that we encountered.
How did that feel for you?
I mean, it made sense. We pulled a random encounter, some giant rats, just in the forest on the way to the dungeon, and I was like, well, you only get 1 spell per day, first level. I'm not going to use my magic missile, so I decided to stab them with my wizard. Oh my fucking god! I wonder if that's the spider god, or if we are still working up to, like, that could be an intermediate spider. So yeah, it did. My aunt's fighting man had knocked one of them over, and I was like, well, I'll fuck that one up. I'll get him. His vulnerable bits are exposed. And so I ran in there and I got kicked in half, basically. And my uncle was like, so those are the rules. We're gonna, not have that be what happens here, because I want you to get to the dungeon. But just so you know, that's how dangerous the game is.
Can you stealth kill animals? Can you stealth kill? Can you sneak up on and stealth kill the spider god?
I don't think this is the spider god. My guess is a spider god's not going to be horse-sized. I think we're talking about more than that. Shit.
I mean, it's pretty big for a spider.
Sure. Ugh. Well, so because like all that stealth killing is in this game, oh no, it emits spiders.
No, this is a spider god, sweetie.
I don't know. It's a pretty unimpressive god. Take
You
that.
say that, but you're
all
about
of
to get
you.
bodied.
Oh,
by them.
I'm websed. I have to like click to shed the webs. That's very fun. Fuck you, spider god. Oh, man, I can't tell how close to things I am. Oh no. Oh, I got 13 points of web on me. Oh no, it is re-webbing me faster than I can de-web myself. So like the good thing is the spider enemy is not capable of harming you if you are not trying to fight it, basically. Like, you have to stop and take a swing at them in order for them to be able to catch you with their tiny little limbs. I don't think I've ever been hit by a spider when I wasn't actively standing still to fight it. So as long as we keep moving, I think I'm going to be okay. I do think more spiders are coming down from like the ceiling and stuff.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay, new plan. My arms are not working. I cannot get my bow out. Damn it. I think the spiders are parrying each other. I think that's what that sound was. Oh, okay. So it seems like it seems like your movement is slowed based on the number of points of webbing you have on you. Because when it went from like 10 to 20 something, my move speed felt like it got cut in half. So eventually you are slow enough for the spiders to actually hit you.
You gonna start out with fire arrow?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still going to try to kill it. Maybe this is foolishness. Maybe I should just, try to avoid it. Oh my god. Fire arrows are so slow. I didn't lead it enough to account for the fucking 25-second travel time. Ugh. Shockingly, that didn't work. Now, I assume this thing can just hit me. And it has longer limbs than most spiders, so it probably can hit me from far enough away to...
They just did a lot of damage there, yeah.
Ah! Stop webbing me, you asshole. Alright, so I think what we just learned is I don't have the firepower for this. Nope,
yeah.
Nope. Yep.
So maybe we can sneak past the spider god.
It seems like this is probably a sneaking thing.
As if we were in some kind of stealth game.
In the stealth game, can you imagine the temerity? It's not my first instinct.
I know, sweetheart.
When I see a god, I kill a god. See a god, kill
Yeah.
a god. I think that's very natural.
Yeah.
If I touch the webs, I wonder if it... I mean, it shouldn't, right? These are not webs that are, like, it is touching in any way. So there are, like, web sacks up on the roof. Or coming down from the roof. I'm in the proper dark here. I still don't think... This doesn't seem to me like a spider god. This is just like a big fucking spider, in my opinion.
If it is, then you don't want to face a spider god.
That's the thing. If I see a spider god, I want to be immediately overawed. This thing, my first instinct was to try to kill it with an arrow. If I see a spider god, I want to be like, holy shit, that's like a drop your sword and run kind of situation. Was it starting? Okay, I don't think it didn't properly see me. It was just becoming aware. So it doesn't patrol all that far into this room. Like, I don't know that that's enough time for me to, like, turn and make a run for it. We have moss arrows, right?
Maybe?
I don't... Here we go. Trying to figure out which button was moss arrows. There's just a bit of tile flooring over there that I would love to be a little bit quieter. I think I overshot it, though. All right, I'm gonna try. When it's totally past us, when it can no longer see me, I'm gonna go.
Good job, baby.
All right, perfect darkness. So the point of these urns is like you can lower the light level. I didn't realize how close I was to its patrol path. I probably would have kept moving if I had known how close it was going to get to me there. All right. Silk strands, right. Right, of course, that makes sense. The silk.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Now we just got to get back out. So there is like this lattice work up there. I wonder if it's feasible to get up there. I don't know that we need to. It feels like we've, kind of got this figured. Although, who knows if it's going to not necessarily... Like, it could be worse on the way out, right? There could be, as we're trying to get out, the other spiders show up. Come down from the ceiling or something. All right, I made one loud noise, and it responded like it... Its hackles are up.
Yeah.
But, nope, it knows where I am. Never mind. That's fine. We're running lateral to the thing. We're serpentining. Shit, that's not the right way. Okay. I remember some of how we get down. Some of how we got down here. I'm still pretty visible, actually. Because now we got to make it the whole way back up.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't remember. How did we enter this area? Also, do I need to have been more thorough in terms of loot? So I climbed up here from down below. I'm a little worried because we haven't really gotten a lot of raw monetary value recently. We're over halfway. So I came from here. That looks like treasure, baby. Nope, it's just the foot of a statue. Right, that's not going to be any good. Why am I even trying? Yeah, so I'm looking at this point. I am looking around mostly for money because I'm realizing like, oh, that's I hit the wrong button. Would you believe?
Yes.
It's fine. This is why you want quick save and quick load to be like real far apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, I'm a little nervous about the amount of money we have. I think I'm just gonna go back to the just try to get back to the place where it tells us to do the thing.
Yeah.
Where we are to play the harp, but I am a little nervous. Okay, so I could do this without making noise. I think I got it that time. Yep. That said, the presence of a larger number of spiders on the way out, my guess is did not have anything to do with that.
Okay.
Although, maybe I'm wrong. We don't know what's in here. We do know that there are a lot of... I'm gonna eat, actually, all of the food that I'm carrying. Okay, we got like 1 health shield back over the course of that. Oh, I don't even have my lockpicks. Okay, never mind.
Huh.
Okay. Bunch of punk-ass spiders. Not afraid of you or your baby god. What kind of god is only the size of a horse, I ask you?
I mean, a
What?
spider the size of a horse is. I mean, if you compare the sizes of the things usually, that's pretty big.
Sure.
Like a humanoid god might be big, but would it be as big as a horse is to a spider?
Wonder if these things will kill us. Oh, they don't seem especially aggressive. Aha! Loot! Huh. What was that I just picked up? Didn't make the loot noise. Ancient library key.
Could that be the key to... Is it a spider library?
Yeah, maybe, maybe. Okay, valuable books. Rad. These things are super cool. What a neat creature. I don't think it's trying to find a way to harm us. Maybe it is. Alright, 600 loot value. Oh, that's... Nope, never mind. I was going to say, oh, that's interactable. We could read that, but when I touched it, it fell apart. So, never mind. I think that's it. I think that's all that's here. So, yeah, maybe it behooves us to go back to that door now. I don't really want to, because there are definitely a bunch of big spiders between us and the door. Look, I'm just saying, in what sense is that thing worth worshipping? You know? Because it's it's not that impressive. But this whole temple with all of its spider iconography and stuff, for a spider of that size, I'm not buying it.
I mean, I don't think any deity is worth worshipping. You know, regardless of size. In fact, you know what? I would respect a small deity more. Like a deity that could fit in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this going somewhere? Is this a bit that...
No, not really.
Okay.
You know, here's the thing. You no-selled my last bit.
Yeah,
so
I do that.
Yeah.
Some of the time.
Because I thought saying I was afraid of Speed Buggy was very funny.
It was. You're not wrong, to be clear.
Do you feel like Speed Buggy is better known or worse known than Jabberjaw?
Okay, it's just a fast way out is all.
Okay.
I mean, that's fine. Less. Gotta be less, right?
Yeah.
But not hugely less, because, like, if you're in a place to learn about one of them, you're sort of in a place to learn about the other. Actually, this is problematic. Are we going to be able to get back? Because this is a waterfall.
Maybe.
How do I get back up? And it's not just a waterfall, right? It's a whole flow of water, like through. There's a part where the whole passage is underwater. So, what do we get from being back here? This is just that room.
Hume.
I think that spider corpse dealt damage to me.
That's not great.
I guess it's very sharp. Well, maybe we can get higher up in this room and try to climb out in that way. It's like, you know, I use this bookshelf to go in the direction that's like easy to face when you're climbing the bookshelf, but there is a path over here as well that looks like it goes upward. Although that door is fake as hell. Nice. Okay, well, loot. I mean, loot's not nothing. We're still not at our threshold, so. 705? Feeling a little bit better. These are just normal human skulls. This is not a path. This is not, in fact, a way anywhere. It's just loot. Well, I'm not sure what the way forward is, which is to say I'm not sure what the way backward is.
Yeah. This is a common thing we've encountered in some thief levels. I feel like, where we're not, and part of it is trying to figure out how to navigate the space, but we do seem to spend a fair amount of time like, what are we supposed to do here? Not necessarily ideal.
I'm thinking we might want to look around this area a little bit more fully, and that is going to be a lot easier to do if these spiders are dead.
Yeah.
They seem to be having some difficulties figuring out where we are. And my guess is that normal broadhead arrows are not going to be very much used against the spooky ghost type enemies, so
No.
I don't feel bad spending them here. This spider is remarkably hard to hit. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, you asshole. Look at that. He just pokes his head out the moment I no longer have an arrow drawn. He knows. He knows what he's doing. We do have to wait for the zoom to get full power. Okay. I'll make it a little bit easier to look around down here. I guess I had a quick save with the monsters dead. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to get back. And I don't love that I can just take damage randomly for no reason. We're in a place health-wise where we can't really afford a lot of damage randomly for no reason. Okay, we're not missing anything over here. That would have been a good place to hide a treasure, right? This room is nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this room is nothing. And then this just takes us back to the library entrance. Those two books look pretty suspicious from a distance, but I don't think they are anything. And then, of course, the room of the Spider King. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. Here's what I think we should do. Let's go ahead and just call it here for the episode. We have restrung the amethyst harp. We've got most of our loot. We just need to get back to the place where we can play the harp so that we can access the rest of the treasure. I think it's all over there, right? We imagine in Theodir's tomb area, because we have to get his signet ring and then we have to use that to get the tablets.
Right.
So if we can find a way back up there, I think it should be pretty straightforward from here. So we're going to look around a little bit off camera. When you come back next time, we will definitely have a plan, and we'll see you then.